Hi, friends. This is Debbie, and it is Sunday, July 20th, 2025. Welcome to all of you. I am going to share a reading with using John Holland's cards, and I want to have a little bit of a Sunday chat. So, welcome everyone. I am an energy worker and spiritual guide since 1990. I've been doing all the things. And today and this week, is an unusual week for me. And so I'm just going to share a little bit about it. 13 years ago today, my mom crossed over. And tomorrow I'm going to a celebration of life for my friend Dee, who had crossed over, just an incredible woman who came into my life with all of her wisdom and love and gentleness and spark, truly amazing. And then niece from my marriage, Tamra, who has crossed over in this past week, and she was a Navy veteran and had a very debilitating disease that she just lived life with grace, and her mom and all of those who loved her, her family, her kids, her husband, just were always there giving her support and love. And she had told her mom last week she couldn't wait to be with Jesus, and so it was her time to go. And then for many of us, our friend Sunny, who crossed over this winter, she's having a celebration of life, and lots of people will be going and celebrating her life. I won't be attending hers, but we've been in communication, and she's so happy and she's doing so great. And so, in all of this, it's just reminding me how precious life is, how we have been gifted incredible. For me, these incredible women in my life that have been such wonderful examples for me in how to live life fully and with such enthusiasm. And Sunny was certainly one of those too. And so I have some thoughts, and I think it's important when people cross over that we remember their names, we say their names, we acknowledge who they are, and they're a legacy, and they are wise women, and we're honoring their legacy, and also they are part of the ancestors. Then that their wisdom is what we have ingrained in our hearts because we had the gift of knowing them. And so I'm just going to share a little bit of some thoughts here. Today, we gather not only as women of today, but as daughters of those who came before us, and as ancestors in the making for those yet to come. We carry stories in our bones, songs in our blood, wisdom in our hearts that was whispered through generations of women who loved, who grieved, who hoped, who endured. The wise woman knows that legacy isn't about fame or fortune. It's about presence, how we love, how we listen, how we choose grace even when the world forgets its way. We are walking prayers, living altars. We braid the sacred into the everyday, and in doing so, we leave light in our wake. Today, let us pause to honor those women, those people who have gone before us, not just by name, but by energy. Let us feel the hands of our grandmothers, our friends, those loved ones who have crossed over. Let us feel their hands on our shoulders. And know this is our time to root deeply, to live wisely, and to walk forward carrying both the past and the future in our hands. And so let's give thanks for all those incredible people in our life who have crossed over, that are still having their hands on our shoulders. and giving us encouragement and support. And with that, it's a nice segue into an angel card reading. And so before we get started, we always take some breaths. Settle in, open our hearts. We'll say our prayer together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And so let's take a few of John Holland's cards and just use them as a way for our angels and our ancestors and God, all of the energy of love and light, and see what insight we can get. I'm going to pull 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Our angels always know what we need. And so for some, it's conflict and defeat. We are just feeling so overwhelmed and like this is way too much. And it's just like, oh, how do I keep going forward? But in that conflict and defeat, we are looking at a light, and what we have to do is turn around, and that light is at our back right now, but we need to turn around, pick up that candle first, turn around and start walking back up those stairs when the time is right. And if we're feeling this right now, we have to honor our feelings. We have to honor and respect our truth, because this may truly be where we are at this time. And they know that, and we have that support, and we can call on those wise women who have been in our lives that have crossed over to be present with us. Because notice in that darkness, there is a candle of light. And each one of us as a light worker is that candle of light that stops the darkness from overtaking us. Okay? And thank you for that. And then in that conflict and defeat, it's because we've done a lot of sacrificing, and we've seen where currently there's a lot of sacrifices that are being made, but we rise. Look at this. We're rising out of the muck. We look at beautiful, white, strong, powerful energy, and they are acknowledging the sacrifices that we have made thus far. And in that, we rise and look at the beautiful rainbow, look at the beautiful light and the clouds, and that wisdom that we have in knowing what our truth is, and that we did it. Look at there, we're rising. We are. And then love begins. Okay, we're going to take it. So in that love beginning, it's a number 1, and number 1 is new beginnings. So look forward to this week in recognizing where we're probably feeling, some of us, defeated and there's conflict, but we're rising above it. And in rising above it, that's where the love begins, where there's new energy. Look at it's green, which is heart-centered, water, which nurtures us, and that stream is beautiful and easy and flowing, and that's where love begins. And it's not just, it's so important for us to have that love within ourselves, but it's also important that in that love, then we experience it and have with those who have crossed over, and that love that we've gotten from them is still present, and it's rippling out, and it's nourishing, and it's flowing forward. So there we go. Let me know how you're doing, and thank you for being the wise person that you are in our world. Thank you for being that light you are in our world, because our world needs your light. And if you need to take time to take a nap or to look up at the sky and just breathe and watch the clouds and drift a little bit. It's important for you to take care of yourself so that you can get nourished and continue to rise. Okay, so your comments are appreciated. Your support for each other is appreciated. And if you want a private session with me, just get a hold of me and I'm here for you. So until next time, you take care and have a good week. Okay, you are a blessing. And know that within your heart, your angels are there, and so are your spirit guides. So, God, source, universe, however, you are not alone. Okay, bye for now.